Alrighty, YouTube. The time is now. John Lang, Wally's Professional Services out of Illinois. Window cleaning, gutter cleaning, power washing. So, I've been talking about making a video showing the exact stuff you will need, nothing more, nothing less, to start window cleaning, and you're gonna have everything you need. And I'm gonna lay this out super simple for you and not overcomplicate things, because it's not complicated, man. It's window cleaning, so don't overcomplicate it for yourself. So first things first, let's talk mops, T-bars, detailing rags, and drop cloths. So for my detailing cloths, these are actually called surgical towels or blue huck towels. And these are the shit because they're low lint and you can really, like microfibers fill up with water way quicker. So order you like at least 5 pounds starting off. I have probably like 20 pounds of these sitting around. I got a big load that's going in the wash right now actually. But my system for this is I have 2 containers, right? So my mops, which is a Mormon, I don't know what the actual name is, but it's the Mormon mop. So my mops, my blue huck towels, I know there's a lot of microfibers mixed in here because a rag's a rag when you're in a hunch, but these are my go-tos. I use all these up, and then if I have to use those, I use them for like soaking up water on the ground or something. You know, I just have them, so why not use them? So in each one of these buckets, I keep these, my Mormon mops. I also keep a drop cloth in each one. I haven't had to open this one yet, but I keep a drop cloth in each one, a bunch of rags, and I throw my clean Mormon mops in there. That's what I do for that. Now moving over to the bucket. This is important you get one of these. These are just the simple Polex bucket. I bought this. I really like it. I really think it's almost a must. Maybe not really. Actually, no, it's really not a must at all. I just like it. But realistically, you can just dunk your mop, squeeze it out, and you're good. But I like to dunk my mop and then kind of just rest it in there sometimes, or have an extra one in there, an extra clean one. But why these Polex buckets are important versus like an Ettore bucket or something is these Polex ones are big enough where you can just drop your mop. So in case you're a super noob, this is what that fits on, the mop to clean the window. It just Velcros on there. Anyway, it's important to get one of these buckets, at least one, because it's big enough to fit the squeegee. Okay, so moving on to squeegees, you're gonna want an 18-inch. Get you some 18-inch channels. Some 12-inch channels are good to have for sure. They're easier to control and they're nice for like smaller windows when you come across really small windows in residential. But these brass channels are the way to go. And the reason why they are the way to go, sorry, I thought that I had this closer to me. I was just gonna, is for this reason right here. Now, this probably isn't the best hacksaw, so don't worry about, you don't need to get this hacksaw. Get whatever hacksaw you got. But you can just have a little hacksaw, okay? So say you come across a residential job with French panes, you can take one of your numerous brass channels you have and cut it. You can literally cut it down to the perfect size and have it fit your French panes exactly. I mean, you could probably realistically do it with any channel. But listen, I'm telling you, for the price and everything, it's all about the Ettore brass channels, okay? And also, why it's important to keep track of your sizes. So 18 and 12 are the go-to, because when you buy rubbers, you buy them, you don't buy the dozen or whatever, you buy the 36-inch rubbers, okay? 36-inch Ettore rubber. And the reason for that is because the 36-inch, so 18 and 8, you can get 2 new rubbers. Okay, so this is 36 This is a 36-inch piece of rubber. I can get two 18-inch channels out of it. You see what I'm saying here? Boom, boom. I can get two replacement rubbers out of that, or three 12-inch rubbers out of it. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of have to like think about that. You don't want to buy 18-inch channels and a dozen 18-inch rubbers, because it's cheaper to buy a dozen 36-inch rubbers, and then it's more versatile. You can use this whole box for your setup. Now I kind of wanted to touch on these super channels here. Of course, Ed-Array, because the reason for Ed-Array, for me at least, is I started to get used to it. And I really like Ed-Array, and I think it's a high quality, and I think a lot of window cleaners will agree. And if you start getting a bunch of different channels, you're gonna have to get different rubber, and it becomes more and more expensive. The reason for these super channels is more for if you're really getting into like commercial stuff. These thicker channels stick on the glass way better than, like, if you were to go more than 18 inches with these brass channels, you're gonna have a hard time keeping control of that squeegee. You know what I'm trying to say? So if you're going more than 18 inches, it's probably best to get one of these bad boys. But it's very rare you're gonna need more than 18 inches, unless it's some gigantic commercial windows and whatever. Okay? I think I touched on everything about that. Let me squeeze this into the little clip too. I think it's important that you buy a ledger. Okay? I don't know what size this one is. It's a rather large one, obviously. But man, this thing comes in handy for really awkward windows that are just deep, or what have you. Just a little, you just barely can reach it. So it's nice to have this in the toolbox on the event that you need it. You don't want to be stuck without it. You know what I'm saying? Now let's go in a little bit on soaps. I'm a GG4 fan, okay? I buy Glass Gleam 4. I buy it by the gallon. I've just saved my containers. I bought a little trial quart pint size when I first got into it. You have to buy this measuring thing. If you're gonna do GG4, you have to buy that measuring thing, because it's a concentrate, and if you don't mix it correctly, meaning I use a 1/2 ounce per gallon, so I fill this little thing up. I fill it up 3 times for, if this is with 3 gallons of water, the bucket, and that's it. I dump my mop. Actually, crap. Okay, so I use GG4. Okay, now you'll see I have the Mormon soap in here because I just had to try it, so I bought some, but I don't know. I'm really happy with the GG4. It does. I've heard people say it doesn't have as much slip as other soaps or whatever, but this is the thing with soap. All soap is gonna work. Even Dawn, if you want to use Dawn. The thing is, you have to stick with it. Stick with what you're gonna do and master it. Okay? I've mastered GG4. I love GG4. Another thing I love about it is when customers ask, "What solution do you use?" I kind of jokingly tell them, well, I tell them, you know, I use this, it's a concentrate that I buy online called Glass Gleam 4. It's probably not for like a homeowner because it's $50 a gallon, but supposedly it's supposed to keep your glass cleaner longer, so I'm kind of hooked on it. I really like it. And then they kind of laugh and like, oh, okay, you know. I don't brag about it. I'm not like, yeah, it's $50 a gallon, so your windows are clean as fuck, you know. But I just I mention it. I do throw it in there, and you know, basically say, in a nutshell, I do use some special stuff, you know. Moving on. So this is actually a new addition. I used to carry around a little mini shop vac that I plugged in, and that's a pain in the ass, dude. So I've invested. It was like $100 for the whole. It was like $120 for the whole thing, the vacuum, charger, and the battery, and it's super awesome. You can just walk around with it, and you know, you don't have to worry about like plugging it into every single room. But listen, This is nice, and you'll find you don't have to use it every job, but it's nice to have. This is probably the best piece of equipment I've ever bought, and I'm not even kidding. It's the track brush. Wait. Track cleaner. Listen to me. If you're doing premium packages, this is a must. You might think it's just some stupid brush, whatever, all brushes are the same. This thing gets the tracks cleaned out, little grooves, and you're not going to waste so much time trying to get things. Listen to me, go buy 5 of these right now. I'm telling you right now, you're going to go through them, and they're just the most important thing to have. Otherwise, tracks take forever. You need to have the track brush. Steel wool. You need to get the fine grade steel wool, 4-0 steel wool. It's a must. I carry it in all my window cleaning belts when I start a job. I never ever use razors, and it's awesome. I buy mine at Walmart. I don't waste money buying it online. It's like $5 a pack. I can buy it at Walmart for like $3 a pack, so that's a good little tip in the paint section at Walmart. Okay, so as far as belts go, I grabbed this belt. I grabbed this belt at Lowe's. It's called like AWP or something. It's like $50. But hey man, I love this belt. Seriously, it's so worth it. Cause I ended up buying this little piece of shit Sorbo belt with like loops or something. Dude, such a turd. Don't even waste your money on that thing. Grab you a nice belt at like Lowe's or something with these things and stuff, you know. And for my bucket, I use the Triple Crown bucket, man. These things, dude, it's yet to break. I had it since last year. I have 2 of them. I have this one and an orange one, and I love them. They're awesome. Ain't much to it, man. So listen, that's about it. That's about it for traditional, on the traditional end. I'm gonna like kind of touch on some more things, but as far as traditional window cleaning, that's all you need. I promise you. You're gonna kill it this year, man. Yeah, don't fall for them kits with the, actually I should touch on one more thing. So it's probably good to buy you a variation of extension poles. A pole's a pole though, so I've grabbed the Etterape, just the simple Etterape poles. I got an 8-foot one, I've got a 16-foot one for like really hard to reach places. And I found out Menards sells like Mr. Long Arm. Sorry. Whoa. Mr. Long Arm. This is like a little 6-foot pole, 3-foot pole, something. Grab you some poles. The poles are nice. And also, when you grab the poles, grab some of these wooden tips, okay? The reason for these is they screw on to the end of the pole, and then you can just kind of stuff the squeegee on there. You don't have to like screw it on, or you don't have to worry about it being a screw on. You just kind of stuff it on there, and then boom, super quick. Because I'm assuming, so here's the deal. When you start window cleaning, you're gonna have to start commercial. I mean, I'm not gonna say you have to, but it's gonna make your life a lot easier. Starting commercial, doing little window cleaning jobs for little plazas. Doing little window cleaning jobs for little plazas is the best way to build a reputation and get some reviews. You know, build a relationship with the store owners, ask them for reviews, and then you build some reviews for your business on Google. And then when people search your business or search window cleaners for residential window cleaning, you pop up with really high rated reviews. Really helps your business kick off, okay? And also for commercial, when you're cleaning windows, you're gonna need a little squeegee like this, a little 4-incher, and that's for the water that collects at the bottom of the frame. You just, you don't waste you don't want to waste rags wiping that up. Now, I'm gonna go into more of the higher dollar ticket items, and this is the only stuff you need or that would benefit you when you start doing higher end jobs, bigger residential jobs, and this is also if you have the money to buy this stuff. This is not must-have equipment. So we got our Tucker. Good old Tucker, baby. This thing's awesome. So there's a couple different brushes I have. I have the nylon. I have the nylon and the boar's hair bristle brush. I really like this boar hair. The nylon did good for us last year. This rinse bar came on the boar hair brush, but I don't like it because I don't have enough pressure going through my system yet. I have to hook up a booster. I have to hook up a booster pump. So I took this off for now. Also, a really convenient way to keep your hoses and stuff wound up is grabbing these cheap chintzy electric hose reels and just rolling them up like that. Also, a convenient way to roll up hoses is look up some YouTube videos on how to, like, tree workers roll up ropes and stuff, and grab you these type of hoses, the 0G. I get mine at Farm and Fleet. I don't know if you guys have any near you or not, but I see them around. I see them at Walmart too. But it's like a rope. The hose is like more like a rope or something, but it's not like super chintzy like the as seen on TV type. And you know, so that's how I hook up my water fed poles, with one of those, and then I hook up those hoses. Those came with the water fed pole kit that I bought. This is the best thing ever. If you're cleaning screens and you have an extra $300 or $400 to buy one of these, buy it, man. This thing has got us more work than you would believe. Neighbors see it, they love it, and it just looks like you're doing something that no homeowner can do. No matter how much they want, you know, they can never clean a screen as good as this thing can clean it. So it's awesome. Grab that screen cleaner. A lot of people talk shit about it, but they're just very frugal and stuck in their ways. That screen cleaner's awesome. I don't give a shit what you say. And last but not least, man, I got a lot of 5-gallon buckets. I got a lot sitting around the house, and they're just really good for like storage needs and whatnot. So like, say you're on a job and you're using a bunch of rags and you got a bunch of dirty rags, it's good to just throw them in a bucket. So when you get home, you just bring the bucket downstairs in the or to the washing machine, wash your rags, and bring them back up in the same bucket. You know, they're just good for things. Also, I carry my gutter cleaning kit in a bucket. So you got the bags. We got a couple gutter cleaning tools. These are a must. If you're gutter cleaning, grab these now. Grab at least 2. They screw onto a pole. Dude, they are so dope. I can't talk enough about it. And they're super durable. I always carry black gloves with every job we go to. That just kind of ended up in the bucket. And this funny looking thing, this thing's actually like 220 psi or something. It's the best nozzle I've found. So when you're looking for like hose nozzles, read the description and like look for the one that says the highest psi, which this one said 220, I think, or 215. And man, it makes gutter cleaning a breeze. If you cheap out on this, gutter cleaning sucks. But this is like damn near like using a power washer. Super badass. I got 5 of these laying around somewhere. And then yeah, I got the bucket, man. And I don't know, man. That's literally my setup. That's the setup. That's everything we take on a job. Nothing more, nothing less. So you guys have some information now. Go do your homework. I can't do it all for you, you know. I'm not gonna waste my damn time putting links in the description. I'm not gonna waste my time putting links in the description and direct links to every piece of equipment. Do your homework. I showed you the equipment I got. It's not hard, dude. Go look on Window Cleaning Resource or ABC Window Cleaning or any website really, and look under their handle selection, the squeegee handles, and keep scrolling until you find the one that looks exactly like the one I was showing earlier, the black one. Don't get no fancy swivel, woo-wop, retractable, spring-loaded. Trust me, I bought it all. It's worthless. If any, it makes window cleaning more confusing, okay? Because then it's a whole new curve you have to learn. Keep it simple. The rule is KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Peace out, y'all. I gotta wrap it up.